In almost every multi-sport gathering, ang athletics ay kinukonsidera bilang centerpiece event. It is a collection of sporting events that involve competitive running, jumping, throwing, and walking. The most common types of athletics competition are track and field, road running, cross-country running, and race walking. The simplicity of the competition and the lack of a need for expensive equipment makes athletics one of the most commonly competed sports in the world. Sa katunayan, 46 events ang lalaruin in the upcoming 29th Southeast Asian Games in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. During the 28th edition of the Games 2 years ago in Singapore, the Philippines took home 5 gold medals, 2 of which in record fashion, courtesy of Phil-Am's Eric Sean Cray and Caleb John Stewart. Cray broke the old mark in the 400-meter hurdles, while Stewart established a new Games mark in hammer throw. One of the 38 athletes chosen to compete this year is upcoming long jumper Catherine K. Santos. Taong 2011, nang unang magwagi ng bronze medal si Santos sa SEA Games dahil sa kanyang talon na 6.25 meters sa Jakarta, Indonesia. Pero hindi pala naging madali ang daan bago makatuntong sa podium ang proud daughter ng Baguio City.
Hindi talaga ako kasama for the Philippine delegates. Yun nga lang, parang dahil gustong-gusto kong ma-represent yung Philippines, naghanap ako ng resources para makaipon ng sapat na pondo para sa plane ticket ko at saka sa allowance ko for the SEA Games para kung sakaling meron akong mahanap, maisama ako sa Philippine delegation. And luckily, si Sir Manny Pacquiao, nagtitraining noong 2011 sa Baguio City. Naglakas loob talaga ako na lumapit sa kanya. Hindi naman ako nabigo. Tinulungan niya ako na maipadala for SEA Games. I really love sports, kaya kahit anumang trials na dumating or anuman yung kulang, ako na lang talaga yung gumagawa ng paraan para ma-achieve yung goal na gusto ko.
In trying to upgrade her training, Santos aimed for a foreign training camp which was again bankrolled by the fighting senator.
Binigyan niya ako ng opportunity na mag-training overseas. So, dahil wala akong financial capability na lumipad pa US para sa training, lumapit ulit ako kay Sir Manny. Eto yun, natulungan ulit niya ako at nakapag-training ako ng 3 times sa US.
Pero hindi rito natapos ang mga hamon kay Kay. Taong 2013, sa kasagsagan ng kanyang paghahanda sa kanyang ikalawang SEA Games sa Myanmar, isang mas matinding pagsubok ang dinaanan ni Kay, 10 ng kanyang pamilya.
2013, nung nawala yung kapatid ko. Before SEA Games kasi yun September. Yung bunso kong kapatid, yung may birthday that time, so may happenings. Yung brother ko na sumunod sa akin, 2 years younger sa akin, siya yung na dumaan lang sa bahay namin and then sinaksak na lang siya bigla. Mga 3 a.m. in the morning, tumawag sa akin yung cousin ko na yung kapatid ko nga daw nasa hospital na. Nagagaw buhay na siya. And then, dali-dali pumunta ako ng hospital. Tapos, nung pagdating ko ng hospital, nasa emergency room na. Talagang nire-revive. Pero wala na. Then, comes the SEA Games 2013, December. Talagang mentally, hindi ako makafocus kasi sa nangyari. Parang nahirapan akong mag-cope up sa situation. I tried my best to push myself na mag-win talaga, manalo. Kasi dala-dala ko pa yung t-shirt niya nung SEA Games eh. Sabi ko, once manalo ako for SEA Games 2013, isusuot ko to sa awarding ceremony. nangyari yung tragedy na yun sa buhay namin, parang life-changing siya. Parang kailangan lahat kaming pamilya, after that incident, pinaparamdam namin kung ano yung dapat mong iparamdam sa bawat isa bago mahuli yung lahat.
Gaya ng bawat pagsubok, muling bumangon si Kay kahit pa wala na ang isa sa kanyang mga mahal sa buhay. Back-to-back gold medals ang kanyang naisabit ngayong taon sa Hong Kong Intercity at Pre-SEA Games Championship sa Malaysia. Now 26 years old, Santos will be competing in her 4th SEA Games meet and is hopeful this will turn out to be her best campaign.
Nagkaroon ako ng injury 2016 February, ankle sprain during a competition. And then medyo naglaylo yung performances ko. Pero hindi ako nag-stop. Pinalakas ko yung kung ano yung injury ko, and then mga after 5 months, I came back from US, nag-training ako dito sa Ultra. Tuloy-tuloy na nag-improve yung performances ko, and then after ng National Open, doon yung talagang nasabi na nila na parang, Kat, isa ka na sa parte ng Philippine delegation for SEA Games. Sa ngayon, nag-scouting kasi ako ng mga kalaban ko. Talagang malalakas sila ngayon, Indonesia, Vietnam, and of course, Philippines. So talagang ako, ang aim ko ngayon is to beat my personal best, which is 6.40. And kung malalagpasan ko yung 6.40 na yun, may possibility na mag-medal ako for SEA Games talaga.
Santos will join current SEA Games long jump record holder Maristela Torres Sunang, a 4-time gold winner who is believed to be on her last tour in the biennial meet.
Ate Maristela is Ate Maristela. She's been there for a long time na talaga compare sa akin na 2011 lang ako nag-start. Para sa akin, it's a competition eh. Hindi mo po pwedeng sabihin na, ay ako mas malakas, ay siya mas mahina, ganun. Just do your best. Talaga, ipakita mo na, although she's the reigning queen, I have my dream to fulfill din. Kailangan na, hindi man ako yung nasa posisyon niya ngayon, darating at darating yung time na ibibigay ng Panginoon kung sa akin talaga. Ako si Catherine K. Santos, member of the Philippine National Athletics Team. Ang laban ko ay para sa bayan.
High school po ako. Second year high school po. Nangarap po ako na maging part ng isang national team. So, nung high school din po ako, doon din po ako nag-start ng pagtakbo. Hanggang sa nakagraduate po ako ng high school sa tulong po ng ibang tao, ma'am. Kasi sa ibang tao po ako nagtira, ma'am, para naging schoolboy po ako. So, dala na lang po ng kahirapan sa buhay, ma'am. So, napilitan po akong umalis po ako sa amin. Manirahan po sa ibang bahay.
In the men's 800-meter run, Marco Villog considers his upcoming stint a dream come true. Dating runner ang ama ni Marco, pero dahil sa kahirapan, minabuti nito na pagbutihin na lamang ang pagsasaka para matustusan ang pangangailangan ng kanyang pamilya. Instead of sulking, Villog used this as an opportunity to pursue his dream.
Naisipan ko po na ipagpatuloy yung aking pagtakbo ngayon, ma'am, para po matulungan ko yung aking mama at papa sa dala na din po ng kahirapan sa buhay. Gusto ko po silang iahon sa pamamagitan ng aking pagtakbo.
Next to becoming a national athlete, nais din ni Villog na maipakilala ang lahi na kanyang pinanggalingan.
First time po na ma-interview sa ganito pong ang isang mangyan. Pakiramdam ko po, masaya po na ma-interview sa isang ganito na hindi ko po akalain na na isa po ako dito sa magsasalita sa inyong harapan na isang katutubong mangyan.
He was supposed to campaign during the 2015 SEA Games in Singapore. But since there were still a few units remaining for him to complete a college course, Villog chose the classrooms of Lyceum in Batangas over the bright lights of the SEA Games event. Come October of last year, nakamit ni Marco ang kanyang SEA Games standard na 1 minute and 50 seconds sa national time trial ng Patafa. Dahilan para mabigyan siya ng tsansa na mapabilang sa listahan ng maglalaro ngayong Kuala Lumpur SEA Games.
Hindi po ako makapaniwala, ma'am, na mapasama ako sa SEA Games ngayong 2017. Sobrang saya ko po na nararamdaman ngayon. At isang mangyan nga po ang nalalaro sa SEA Games. Pangarap po talaga, ma'am, na mag-medal po talaga. Mag-gold. Yun po talagang pinangarap ko.
Nitong nakalipas na pre-SEA Games sa Malaysia, pinagharian ni Vilog ang 800-meter run mula sa kanyang oras na 8 minutes and 51.04 seconds.
Ako si Marco Vilog, member ng Philippine Athletics Team. Ang laban ko ay para sa bayan.
The Philippines is truly blessed to chair ASEAN on its milestone year, the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the establishment of a regional association. We pay tribute on this historic event to all those who laid the foundations and worked hard for ASEAN's collective dreams and aspirations. I am humbled and proud to be in the company of friends, brothers, and sisters in ASEAN. We are all drawn here today to reaffirm our commitment to an ASEAN that works to effect positive change in the lives of our people. An ASEAN that is proactive, relevant, and transformative. I am delighted that we are united in the same vision and objectives. I believe the peoples of ASEAN to uphold universal aspirations and the rights and welfare as a people are protected and promoted, that their future will be secured. History will judge us on how we are able to help our people and our region become even better and stronger based on the values and heritage we hold dear. I believe this is the time to make our decisions count. It is time for ASEAN to finally assert with conviction its position in the international arena. Let us remember, ASEAN has a compelling narrative of positive change that can hold up to the world. Through our distinct ASEAN way, a region with all its promise stands at the center of the future of the Asia-Pacific region. Let us affirm our strong resolve with brave hearts and firm minds to do all we can to make our shared dreams a reality. This will be the lasting legacy of the ASEAN, not just for our peoples, but for the whole world as we move onward to the next 50 years. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang ASEAN.
Patas, makatotohanan, mas pinaniniwalaan. Ang bago at pinalakas na PTV News. Araw-araw na komprehensibong balitaan mula umaga hanggang gabi. Masusing kinalap ng buong puwersa ng PTV News Team. Hatid namin sa inyo para sa bayan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On the occasion of ASEAN's 50th founding anniversary, I would like to convey the best wishes of my government and the people of Brunei Darussalam to all ASEAN member states. This is a fitting time to reflect on ASEAN's contribution to Southeast Asia's transformation into a stable and prosperous region of nations. Constructively engage with each other both bilaterally and collectively. We find great strength in ASEAN's cohesiveness, which has served us well in facing many challenges in the past, such as conflicts, financial crisis, and pandemic diseases. I believe that it is only through our close cooperation, based on mutual trust and respect, that ASEAN has become a successful regional association and an integral part of a peaceful and prosperous East Asia. In moving forward, it is important that we continue to strengthen these close relations and further uphold our solidarity in addressing future challenges towards ASEAN's continued success and unity. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This August, 4,888 of the region's finest athletes will compete in 38 sports, including 547 of our very own Pinoy sports heroes. Watch the Filipino athlete chase the dream. 10 days to go till the 29th Southeast Asian Games. Catch all the action, only here on the home of champions, PTV.
Ini 8 Ogos 2017 merupakan detik bersejarah lagi penuh bermakna bagi ASEAN apabila lebih daripada 630 juta rakyatnya menyambut ulang tahun ke-50 atau ASEAN at 50 sejak penubuhannya pada tahun 1967. Ternyata penubuhan ASEAN ini adalah satu kejayaan besar bagi rantau Asia Tenggara. Apatah lagi, ahenda saya, Allahyarham Tun Abdul Razak merupakan salah seorang daripada 5 pengasasnya yang menandatangani Deklarasi Bangkok. Bermula dengan hanya 5 buah negara, kini kita boleh berbangga ASEAN telah menjadi sebuah keluarga besar dianggotai oleh 10 buah negara. Seterusnya pada tahun 2015, ASEAN mencapai satu lagi kejayaan di mana Malaysia dengan sokongan rakan-rakan serantau bukan sahaja berjaya menubuhkan komuniti ASEAN, bahkan telah memacu perbincangan sehingga menghasilkan dokumen Visi Komuniti ASEAN 2025. Meskipun ASEAN terdiri daripada pelbagai identiti masyarakat, rencam budaya dan agama serta bahasa, namun ini semua tidak menghalang untuk kita terus bersatu dalam kepelbagaian, membina kemajuan bersama dan mampu menguruskan perbezaan antara negara secara positif serta konstruktif. Makanya, bersempena sambutan dan semangat ASEAN Day atau Hari ASEAN ini, ayolah kita bersama menghargai serta menghayati kepelbagaian tradisi dalam ASEAN dengan terus menyemarakkan nilai-nilai murni dan kesederhanaan supaya kita saling bertoleransi serta bersefahaman, hormat menghormati dan mampu berintegrasi antara sesama kita. Saya sesungguhnya komited ingin melihat rakyat Malaysia berbangga untuk mengakui bahawa diri mereka adalah warga ASEAN. Selamat menyambut Hari ASEAN.
The 100-meter run is considered as the most glamorous event in all of athletics. Most of the sports heroes made a name in the century dash, namely Jesse Owens, Carl Lewis, Florence Griffith Joyner, and Usain Bolt. In the Philippines, the event is synonymous with the name Lydia de Vega and lately Eric Sean Craig. Residents in one sleepy barangay in Tagbilaran, Bohol is hopeful a new sporting hero will emerge from their place this month. Ang Boholano na si Anferny Lopena ang pambato ng bansa sa men's 100 meters at 4x100 meter relay events.
That time na nalaman ko na kasama ko sa SEA Games, sobrang saya ko. Tapos parang sabi ko sa sarili ko na ito na yun na makapaglaro ng SEA Games kasama mga national team athletes din. Malaking opportunity for us na i-present ng Pilipinas, lalo na sa major games namin which is SEA Games.
2 taon pa lang sa national team, sunod-sunod na karangalan na rin ang kanyang naibigay para sa bansa. Tumapos ng gold medal si Lopena sa men's 100 meters Patafa National Open noong Abril, bago siya nag-silver sa Singapore Open nitong Mayo. Last June, Lopena was part of the 4x100 meter relays that established a new Philippine record during the Hong Kong Intercity. With Lopena in that team are Trenton Berang, Patrick Unso, and Archan Bagsit.
May na-achieve ka tapos nandun na pangalan mo sa history of Philippine record. Parang gano'n. Parang basta sobrang saya lang na parang gusto mong ulit-ulitin. Every competition gusto mong i-break ulit yung mga records.
While winning seems addicting for some, Lopena is treating victory more of a motivation to do better while maintaining his humility.
Sa dami-dami ng gusto manalo, ikaw pa yung nananalo. Kaya yun, sobrang blessed ka, tapos sobrang saya na, yun nga, parang gusto mong ulit-ulitin every competition. Nadi-disappoint ako pag natalo ako, tapos yung time ko sobrang hina.
At ngayong malapit nang magbukas ang 29th SEA Games, punong-puno ng excitement sa puso ang 22-year-old trackster.
Parang excited ako musuot ng barong, tapos nasa likod ng habang niwagaywa yung flag ng Philippines, di ko ma-imagine na ako nandun din sa likod.
Sa kabila ng kakulangan sa modern equipments, naniniwala si Anferny na lulutang at lulutang pa rin ang ugali ng mga Pinoy na pagsisikap para makarating sa tugatog ng tagumpay.
Ang strength ng atletang Pilipino is matyaga, masipag. Kahit walang ganito, nagtitraining pa rin kami. Nagdi-dream pa rin kami na makasali sa mga international competition. Not just to compete, but we also dream to be a champion. Ako si Anferny Lopena, member of Philippine Athletics Team. Ang laban ko ay para sa bayan.
Who would have ever thought bitter college rivals would end up fighting for a common cause? Ito ang naging sitwasyon ng triple jumpers ng Pilipinas na sina Harry Jones at Ronnie Malipay. Mortal na magkaribal noon ang dalawa sa NCAA tournament kung saan bitbit ni Harry ang pride ng Jose Rizal University at itinatayo naman ni Ronnie ang bandera ng Lyceum of the Philippines.
Proud, siyempre, kasi parehas kami dalawa. Proud NCAA po kami dalawa kasi from NCAA nakapasok po kami sa national team, tapos at the same time isang bansa na po yung dinadala namin.
May kumuha sa akin na from Lyceum and doon na nag-start lahat ng mga pangarap ko na mas matupad yung pag-aaral ko, makagraduate ng college.
Nagsimula sa larong kalye na luksong tsinelas ang pangarap ni Harry. Ang nasa isip niya lang umano noon ay mag-enjoy. Hindi niya inakala na ito na pala ang simula ng kanyang karera at katuparan ng kanyang pangarap sa national team. Currently, si Harry ang record holder ng Pilipinas sa men's triple jump event dahil sa kanyang talon na 16.70 meters. Malayo lamang ng 6 centimeters sa SEA Games standard.
May konting pressure kasi Philippines po yung dinadala mo eh. Unlike dati sa school lang.
Kung si Harry ang top men's long jumper ng bansa ngayon, si Ronnie naman ang number 2. Kung kaya't dagdag pressure umano sa kanya na laging maihambing sa kanyang karibal.
Sila may pangarap sila, ako may pangarap din ako. Kasi bilang atleta may pangarap na mag-medal. Ayun, pinupursige ko yung ngayon na kailangan ko mag-medal sa Regiones. I think kaya niya mag-gold medal for SEA Games. It's better na yung pangarap niya, mas kaya ko rin na magme-medal din sa SEA Games.
At dahil ito ang first time ni Ronnie na magko-compete sa SEA Games, ibinahagi niya ang pakiramdam na maging isang atletang Pilipino.
Pero yung ibang athlete, mga senior, parang hindi ako nakikibagay sa kanila kasi mas ahead sila sa akin. Pero after all, ma'am, kasi nag-perform ako PNG noon. Tapos good performance naman ako. Tapos ngayon ahead naman ako sa kanila. Ako si Ronnie Malipay,
Ako si Mark Harry Jones,
member ng Philippine
Athletics Team.
Ang laban ko ay para sa bayan.
Coaching the squad is longtime national team head coach Jojo Posadas. While he was initially known as the husband of long jump icon El Mamuros, Posadas slowly and eventually made a name for himself as a top-notch athletics guru. Sa loob ng mahigit 2 dekada, ay saksi umano si Coach Jojo sa pigati at tagumpay ng mga national athletes.
So marami na rin akong experience, then mga former athlete na mga famous, then after this, ito na naman 2017, have to start up a new one para at least ma-maintain namin yung status ng yung Philippine Athletic Team.
For the current crop of athletes, Posadas believes success will not be that far for them to reach.
Ngayon medyo may advantage kasi compared to 90s o 80s, 90s, ang technology ngayon advanced na masyado eh. Like mga supplement and equipment. Then at the same time, yung exposure nila ngayon, iba, may mga part ng Europe na ngayon, not like before, talagang hindi masyado.
Posadas though admits, such may not be the case among women athletes.
Yun ang malaking problema namin sa babae. Parang mahina yung recruitment or maraming talented players sa Pilipinas. The problem is yung local. Minsan may mga local talent na galing probinsya, minsan ayaw nilang i-turn over.
Umaasa naman si Posadas na makakakuha pa rin ng inspirasyon ang mga kababaihan sa kalidad ng mga men's competitors.
Hindi rin kami nagproblema sa lalaki. Marami. May Mark Harry Jones na, may Cray and EJ. EJ is actually from nothing. Maliit na bata lang yan. Tapos ngayon, world class na. Andiyan na ito, yung Ronnie Malipay ngayon. Kanyan, upcoming players yan. So, marami. Darating sa mga lalaki. So, hindi kami na problema sa transition ng lalaki.
With that in mind, Posadas sees at the very least a respectable finish for the team as a whole.
So, magandang show up. So, this coming 2017, probably magandang showing namin.
Noong 2015 ay humakot ang Philippine Athletics Team ng 5 ginto, 7 silvers at 9 na bronze medals sa Singapore. Kung kaya't may pressure umano sa koponan na hindi malayo rito ang showing ng mga national tracksters.
So 5 gold medal kami. So we're pretty sure na ma-duplicate namin and baka pwede pa kayong dumagdag. It depends on the situation.
We are a nation of 7,100 islands. But despite the divisive nature of our lands, sports has brought Filipinos closer to one another, as if no waters has served as a boundary in any region. And just like the physical nature ng ating bansa, hiwa-hiwalay ang events ng athletics. 46 competitions to be exact. At dahil hindi kailangan ng magarbong gear ang athletics, dito tunay na nasusukat ang natural na galing, skill at tapang ng mga Pilipino. Ang pagiging natural na magtulungan ang isa't isa, regardless of the sport one is competing with. What is important is each and every athlete look up to those 3 stars and bright sun that seemingly shimmer at every success we gain. Just like what Filipino fans are expecting in the upcoming 29th Southeast Asian Games in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Kung may reklamo ka, dial 8888, the Public Complaint Hotline.
This is the ASEAN we know today. It is home to 600 million people. It is a home of the world culture diversity. It is home of the world's greatest temple. Home of the world's greatest ocean and waterways. It is home of the world's fastest growing region. Home of $3 trillion of trade. It all started when foreign ministers from 5 Southeast Asian countries proclaimed the establishment of ASEAN on August 8, 1967. Over the years, ASEAN has extended its members from the initial 5 to 10 countries by the end of the millennium. Since her birth, ASEAN envisioned to secure regional peace, accelerate economic growth, and foster social coherence through democratic process. The vision of ASEAN got even bolder, which is to take ASEAN as a global community of nations in 2015 and beyond. Let us all reach and reap our maximum potentials by working together as a single community of nations.
Throughout these years, we have resolved, working hard together for a true community. The beauty of diversity, bridging all the differences, a sense of unity. Let us move ahead, hand in hand as one. Let our virtues stand and face the challenges of time. Let us move ahead, integrate as one to an ASEAN community, prosperity, peace and harmony.
The future's ours. We have the strength. We shall find the peace within us.